Hey there, still on location down in Arizona. I'm going to talk about the illusion of control. Sometimes we think that we're controlling everything in our lives. So there's two sides to this, as there are everything, paradoxes. You can try to control everything in the physical. I go here, I go there, I do these things, I do those things, I avoid that, I cling to that. And that creates this illusion of safety in your life when really there is no control of the outside world, except for by controlling the inside world. Because take this scenario, you are at your job and you get laid off. You're cut one day, no warning. You had no control over that. Even though you show up every day, even though you work 120%, even though you dot all your I's, cross all your T's, you over communicate, you give your all to your company, and then you're done. You're done. How do you deal with that? If your internal world isn't arranged in a way that can handle change, because the world's always changing, people are always changing, circumstances are always changing, situations are changing. The relationships you have, the career you have, the possessions you have, they can all be gone in a heartbeat. I'm not saying that they're going to be, just relax. But how are you on the inside? How do you handle change? How resilient are you? There's a couple points to this. One is the psychology of it, and that requires faith that it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay no matter what. I guess until you've experienced being okay through or after a chaotic period of your life, that's kind of an unknown, and unknowns breed fear. Unknown is not understanding. And when you have understanding about the way the world works, about the universe, how you're always provided for based on your faith that you're always provided for. You always get what you are in life. If you have full faith that everything's going to be okay, then everything will be okay. If you have fear that you're going to lose out, you're going to lack something, that things are going to go wrong, that you're not going to be okay in some situations, then, that's going to be your life. That's going to be your reality. I'm just going to continue on with my little stretch here. So the other part of this is your nervous system. The capability of your nervous system to handle the adverse events that happen in life, the unexpected. Because when a spiritual awakening happens, when you break the illusions that you're in control of everything, or you come out of a period of fog, a numbness, a repeated pattern of living, and you wake up to what actually is happening in life, that can be very disorienting. The key to that is to learn how to breathe. Learn how to breathe through the uncertainty, embrace the uncertainty, embrace the unknown, because when you embrace the unknown, you make it known. That's kind of the paradox of fear as well, right? You only fear because you don't know. And once you take a step into the fear, it dissolves. In AA, they have this saying, fear knocked at the door and I answered it and there was nothing there. I want to talk about matrix shit, because the matrix will have you on a hamster wheel. The matrix will have you unconscious. It'll have you gripped in fear and grasping at stability through purchases, through provisionings, through insurance. They have you live in what ifs all the time. That's how they sell it to you. What if this? What if that? There is no what ifs in presence, in being here now. There are no what ifs. There is no fear either. There is only being. So get used to resting in being. Because if you lose that job, if the relationship dissolves, if you lose all your possessions, what do you have? being, and that's okay. That is enough. It's actually the foundation of living a good life. Being okay with what is. Feels really good. No expectations. No striving. No judgments. No nervousness. No anxiety. No depression. Being. Breathing. Calm. Peace. Open-heartedness. Letting everything in. There's a letting go that has to happen. A surrender that has to happen. It's really hard to let go and surrender when your mind is constantly spinning. It's programmed to look for lack, look for what ifs, look for fear or possible destruction. And that's where meditation comes in. Because when we sit without judgment, without creating a story, we observe the mind. We observe the mind from the observer's perspective. And the mind spins and it says, there's a bug on your ear. And the mind spins and it says, you should be doing something. You're not doing enough. You're sitting weird. You should adjust. Your back's hurting. I wonder what everybody else is doing. What are you missing out on? Don't you have a meeting to be in? And when we sit through those thoughts, we keep bringing our attention back to the breath or to the body or to the sounds, whatever anchor that you want to focus the mind on, then the things slow down. The thoughts slow down. The story slows down. It starts going away until it's quiet, until we're just present with our senses. We're connected internally somewhere deeply. And then when you're out in the world, some chaos is happening, you can just observe it. You can see emotions rise up. You can see anger rise up, frustration, sadness, grief, and you can just let it come out. Or you can just observe it and be grounded and centered in that, knowing it's going to be okay. Everything is temporary. I lose a job, I get another job. You can work through relationship issues. You can talk about things that normal people don't talk about. You can be fully authentic and honest. It's like you're at a deeper level, or maybe at a higher level, but it's not a normal level of surfacey stuff, of being affected by everything around you, of tuning into the chaos around you. It's a different mode of being. Are there backslides? You know, does that happen sometimes? Yeah. But you recognize it, and then you bring it back. All right, I'm getting swarmed by gnats because the sun came out. Beautiful sun. So I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna finish my practice. I love you. I'll see you in the next video.